Our Mark Salinger is out at the Marx watch party tonight. And Marx promised a sweeping, easy victory tonight, and he currently trails narrowly.
Yeah, it's certainly not an easy victory at all right now. I want to show you, the screen behind me has the live election results from the Secretary of State's office, and when they first came down at 7:01, 7:02, those first batch of votes, those showed Marx up handedly. There was a loud cheer in the room, and I'll tell you what, that was the last cheer that we've heard here for quite some time now. I'm looking at the election results, and what I'm following is that the gap as the votes come in, as more votes are tallied, seems to always remain at about a 10,000 vote gap between Kirkmeyer and Marx. Even as more counties come in, that gap still remains at about 3% or so. And then you look at the third person in the race. You have Kirkmeyer and Marx both leading with about 38 to 41%. And then you have Scott Bottoms, who's the third candidate in this race, with 78,000 votes. And you imagine that a lot of those 78,000 votes, if he wasn't in the race, would have gone to Victor Marx, a more outsider candidate, unlike Kirkmeyer, that's more tuned in with the politics and has been a career-long politician. Scott Bottoms, in theory, could be stealing a lot of votes from Victor Marx right now, and that's talking to a lot of supporters in here as well as they continue to follow what's coming in. This has been not as much of a party, so to speak, as more of speeches. People coming up, they're saying prayers, they're talking about people who were on the campaign, knocking on doors, things like that. And then now, as the election results continue to come in, and it's not looking great, it's not an easy win, but it's certainly not over just yet, but it's certainly not an easy win. They said, hey, we'll put on some music, everybody go mingle around and talk. But Kyle and Mallory, at this point, certainly not the easy night that Victor Marx was hoping for, considering that this campaign outspent both the other candidates by a combined 3-1. They raised almost $2.9 million that they spent, and right now they don't have the lead to show for it.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you are a Victor Marx donor, not just a supporter, if you are a donor, and this guy burned through that pile of cash and currently trails Barb Kirkmeyer, who didn't have two nickels to rub together, I'd be asking some hard questions. Probably they want to wait to see how things turn out tonight before they do so. Mark Salinger, thank you very much.